No, signal. You better find some signal. Maybe. Please? Oi, oi, oi. There we go. One of you. I'll take you. Yo, 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 no, no, no. It's so exciting. Interesting. You can actually hear the sparks all the way across the entire map. Does that hold true for, like, the longhand? Searching for match. Yeah, forever and always. How are you today, Last Breeze? Yeah, okay. You know, I'm going to reset this. I don't want to get an empty server. Because that sucks when that happens. I'm considering playing Final Fantasy VII Remake again in Japanese, just because I want to see what the voices sound like. I've heard a little bit of them, and you can't hear it. And they're really good. I don't know if I want to replay the game again, though, because while I feel like the game is a good game, It's like a solid 7 out of 10 in my opinion. There's some hurdles that it has that just make me not want to replay it. It did successfully make me want to replay the original. um, it's at least a 7.1 out of 10. I mean, it depends on what you look at, I guess. Although I've heard mixed messages about hard mode. Man. How far away can you hear a flare pistol? I can see them not giving us the airship until episode 3. I mean, that all hinges on the question of what do we get at what point anyway. Oh. Oh. Interesting. You cannot hear the flare pistol from very far away at all. It also depends on how much they want to change things, so. How about New Game Plus? Am I going to do that? It doesn't really have a New Game Plus in the way that most New Game Pluses are. Is nobody playing right now? Steam charts. No, I found one. Like, it's not quite a traditional New Game Plus. Like, when you complete the game, it gives you a chapter select, and you can replay any of the chapters that you want, which, I mean, is good in its own way, but bad in others, because it's not quite a proper New Game Plus, because it just lets you replay whatever section you want, which is kind of nice. But then there's also the problem that if there's some, like, for instance, like there's a lot of different things that you have to unlock at different stages in the game, or like if you miss something, the only way to go back and get it is to replay the entire chapter. You can start over with all of your gear, but starting over with all of your gear literally means just like after you beat the game, choosing chapter 1 and continuing on. But there's not. They didn't give you a lot of reason to do it. Like, unless you're a achievement hunter, like if you want to hunt for like the platinum trophy or something like that, there's not a reason to do it. Especially because you can't get more of certain materia, like the elemental materia and the magnify or the all materia. You only get one magnify materia, one all materia, period, per save. You cannot get more. And elemental, you get 2. Per save. You cannot get more. Even if you go back to those sections of the game to where you can get them, it's been replaced with something else if you try and go back through on a subsequent playthrough. And like all and elemental are the materia that of course you'd want more of. Woo! Come on, frames. So, and there's a couple of hard mode fights in it that you want. It's down there. There's a couple of hard mode only fights, but they're not worth going through hard mode again, or in the first place, in my opinion. Oh, that's gorgeous. Is it upstairs? It is. What is that? I'll take it. Yeah, fuck off. Sure. I see them starting episode 2 on level 50 because that's. I don't think that they will. I don't think that you will see episode 2 start at level 50, especially because you can hit pretty easily quad 9s on your stats with what is in the game currently, and they can't really balance an extra release around you already being able to have max stats. I don't actually know where I'm going. What if there's a bunch of weirdos who buy episode 2 who never played episode 1? I mean, I wouldn't call them weirdos, and I'm sure that they'll be out there. I mean, because, like, I imagine that the number of people who have played the original and will skip episode 1 and buy episode 2 is actually not that small of a number. The number of people that have never played the original and didn't play episode 1 and then start up only on episode 2, that's a weird one to me. It's up there. Was that a hunter? I couldn't tell. Because, like, if they've played the original and just, like, or, like, I know what happens in Midgar. I don't want to see what they do in Midgar. Huh? Okay. Like, I could understand that easier. Oh, shot bolt? Nah. I'm not memey enough. Head up to livestock. Maybe try and see if we can't get the wellspring at... Whoa. What's up there, champ? Ow. Take that. I'm already gone, fam. Calm down. Another hellfire bomb, huh? Okay. A knife. Nice. Nope, what I got's better. Is there any meds in here? Sick. We're missing out big time, but not properly being introduced to plot ghosts. Where the fuck do you go, asshole? I know you saw me run in here. Dang it. Can I see him? No. He's gonna blow my head off. Yeah, the plot ghosts are interesting to me, because I'm curious if they will still be around in episode 2. Because there's some things that are pretty spoilery that I don't know if I should talk about or not, that I have some thoughts on when it comes to the plot ghosts. Hi. Hello. Damn it. See you back there. Oh, damn it, guy. get this so that it shuts up. One hit on you. Come on. Damn it, that didn't kill you? Suck. Oh, I'm hurt. There we go. Sick. Alright, where'd that fool go? Sorry, I was trying not to die. Let me catch up real quick. Plot Ghost. Do you have any games you've played that you're feeling they're worth an 8 or a 9 rating? Give me your thoughts. I'm good on spoilers. Okay. We'll stick on topic for now with the remake. Bro, where the hell did you go? I'll ignore him and go to Reeker. He might have died. I heard a hive chasing after him, and I'd hit him twice with the packs, which the fact that that alone didn't kill him is pretty amazing to me. I didn't get the death scream on that second hit, so either he healed high. This crap again. Oh, hit me in the brain. Were you where I think you were? Up there, yeah. You only got 2 rifts, bro? God, who else is still alive? You, 3, 4. Wow, none of you are close to each other. You 2 are. Alright, anyway. There's some things about the plot ghost that made me kind of raise my eyebrows a bit. Because the obvious use of the Arbiters of Fate, the Whispers, whatever you want to call them in the remake, is that they are trying to make sure the original timeline exists. That the events of the first game take place, essentially. But that isn't always the case. Because we do see them do some things like make sure we don't kill Hojo early, make sure Barrett doesn't die when he's not supposed to, and stuff like that. But there's also just a couple of moments where it's their purpose is very odd. The most obvious of these is actually right at the end. The original timeline should want you to... Oh, wait. No. The original timeline should want you to leave Midgar. That's what it should want, is that for you to leave. Because if you leave Midgar, that's keeping up with the events of the original game. But when you first get to the end of the highway, there's this big wall of ghosts that are trying to keep you from leaving. And Sephiroth cuts through them, and Aerith does, I don't know, holy magic to go through them. And that's weird, because the ghosts should want us to leave. That's what they should want. And there's a couple of things that indicate that the Sephiroth that we fight, essentially, in the remake is the Sephiroth from the future. From the far-off future. From the end of existence, essentially, because his conscience never died after he died. Which also makes sense, especially because the concept of, time and space and stuff like that wouldn't apply to something like a planet. Something like the live stream. Something like fate or destiny. The time is a human construct, and it's how we perceive events. It's not difficult to imagine that a planet sees events differently. And so with that in mind, Sephiroth sees the timeline that he lost and kept losing in, so he's coming back to try and change it, because he would like the timeline that he succeeds in, and whatever you believe his goal to be, whether it's to take over the planet, give it to Genova, and then sail the cosmos and stuff like that, or there's a new theory that he just wants to fight Cloud forever, which is kind of boring, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So we know that he is trying to see a different reality happen. But we also know from the original game that when Sephiroth died, he joined the live stream, retained his conscious, and so it wouldn't be too crazy in at all within the context for Sephiroth to be controlling part of the Whispers, to be controlling part of the Arbiters of Fate, to try and make the reality that he wants to see happen. Yeah, so Sephiroth never ceases to exist and sees that he gets defeated and then gets defeated again and has to exist essentially in limbo forever and doesn't want that. And so he is the metaphor that I used was, imagine it's like a game of chess and the arbiters are fate, the whispers, and the party members are the pieces. And both players can manipulate these pieces, and the two actual players are Sephiroth and the planet itself. The planet itself would like to see the timeline that the original game played through happen, because that's the one that everything... I mean, maybe there's a better outcome than what happened in the original game, since, I mean, Meteor almost hit Earth and hit Gaia, and a bunch of stuff almost got destroyed. Maybe that's what they would like to... I mean, if they can get a better outcome than that, cool, but they know that if they follow this rough path, that's what happens. Everyone survives. So that's a good timeline to shoot for. Sephiroth obviously doesn't want that timeline. So if Sephiroth is trying to manipulate fate, which they swung it as that Cloud and the party are the ones that are trying to fight fate, where I feel like Sephiroth's the one who's actually trying to fight fate in the remake. Straight ahead. No, obviously that's all just theory, conjecture, etc. The only person that might actually know is Nomada, but... Damn it. This is not a gun that I want. That's a better gun. Let's take the meme. There's a solid sounding theory, though. It would explain the different goals. Sometimes they're the will of the planet. Sometimes they're the will of Sephiroth. Exactly, and that's a lot of how I'm seeing it currently. Obviously, everything is up to personal perspective when it comes to that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I hear you. And I think that if that is the case, it also allows them to make the future chapters in much the same way that they've made Chapter 1, Episode 1, of that Sephiroth's going to try and bend the timeline, and the planet's going to try and retain it as much as they can. So I imagine we'll continue to get this curvy path that almost follows along the original timeline, but also not quite. Well. If you ever played Chrono Cross to spoil a 20-year-old game, bad guy switches bodies with you for a while, so no one else. Oh god, that's startled me. I never finished Chrono Cross. Oh. What the fuck? No. Give me that. I can't pass up the Crown and King. While I want to meme it up with that thing, Crown and King's just so amazingly good. Oh, hold up. Bad dog. Yeah, I never managed to finish Chrono Cross. I've played through all of Chrono Trigger. Oh, it did block it out here. Rude. Hi. Your gun's much bigger and longer range than mine. You stay back there. Chrono Cross is a good game, though. What I did play of it. Damn it. Damn it. Let's not get shot in the back here. No, obviously it's Namada, and he leads the Kingdom Hearts squad, and so... Okay. Ow. Oh, dang it. What'd you have that you shot me with? That hurt. Where are they? As far away as possible. Now, like I was trying to mention before she so rudely shot me, is that Namada with Kingdom Hearts is leading it, and he has a tendency to go off the rails, and he's being given a lot of freedom in this, and Katase might not rein him in enough, so he might still get, like, stupid, crazy story that's not close enough to what we want. Where are you? There you are. Please don't. What do I have? Nothing? I got lots of things to toss in there. I got pitcher. Alright. I got a shotgun to rush it in there with. Just presuming that guy with the sparks doesn't remove my head on the way. I mean, Kingdom Hearts as a whole is more complex than a soap opera, so... Oh, it's Port. Forgot what map I'm on. Thought that was Scupper Lake. Alright. That's... arguably worse? Yo. Oh, damn it. Of course we have a map. So noisy. I'm gonna need some shotgun shells, though. What's this? Winnie Swift? Eh. I'll take that officer, though. Here's some bullets. That's 2 more shells. Oh, here's a bunch of bullets. And a knife. What do we got? A labelle and a martini marksman. What do I think he's in there with? I don't know what I'd be in there with, but I suck at this game. Can't quite see him yet. Those guys are really far away. Where are you at? Are you over there? Let's get rid of some of these barrels. Damn it. Where the fuck do you go? You're not my target, but you're my target right now. Fuck you go, bro. I hit him once. It was only once. That's not enough with this gun. Damn it. Fuck you too. Oh, I have no meds. That sucks. Shut the hell up. I don't know if he pops out and shoots me, I'm a corpse. There's this red shirt over here, too. Ooh. Ooh. Someone's having more fun in there than I am. Ooh. Oh. Oh, there's somebody upstairs too. Having fun dying? It's so much fun! It's so much fun. Please let everyone be there. Alright, you're there. You're not kidding! Good effort, I guess. This person's just waiting for it to run out, I guess. This person... Alright. I don't understand why people do that. I'm done. I get an A for effort. Yeah, I would have felt better if I would have got more than that one wallbang kill. You asked earlier though, Last Breeze, what games I would give like a 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. Oh, dang it. Should not hit that button. It's like it doesn't guarantee me a good U. Let's see. Some games that I would give like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. First ones come to mind are Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time. Chrono Trigger is really good. I can agree with that one. Final Fantasy VI is pretty decent. I could agree with that one. I can't remove my own bias well enough from Final Fantasy VII. Ocarina of Time, maybe. Like I'm really critical when it comes to games. So, like, let's see. Like, Bloodborne is probably up there. Bayonetta 1, but not 2. But I can't name a flaw in Ocarina of Time? Oh, sure I can. Like, it also depends on what you mean by flaw, because, like, I'll consider, like, some a design flaw. Because, like, Forest Temple sucks. Like, it's not a good dungeon. It's not a good temple. And, like, the dungeons in Ocarina of Time, they get better the farther into them you get. Like, the Deku Tree is actually okay. But the Dodongo Caverns, pretty crap. Jabu Jabu he's okay. He's a little twisty turny. Forest Temple's awful. Fire Temple's okay. Water Temple's decent. Shadow Temple's good. Spirit Temple's great. And so, like, the game's good, but it definitely isn't without its problems. I'm trying to think of, like, what are some games that I'm just like, yes, this is an absolute, like, absolutely incredible, amazing game. Like, Bloodborne's one of those. Minecraft is pretty high up there. Bayonetta 1. I would put the Mass Effect trilogy as one entry. Like, the best of those games is Mass Effect 2, but really you should play all three of them. About 4 hours into Bayonetta, and I'm getting my axe kicked. I guess it's time to get good. Probably. You might also just need to find and unlock a different weapon. Because getting different weapons can change how you fight pretty considerably. I played that game almost entirely with the ice skates and the samurai sword and had an absolute ball with it. That game also has just like really good design, good level design. Its boss design is one of the places where it does lack a little bit at, because it relies pretty heavily on quick time events. Because I mean, it was released in late 2009, early 2010, and that was the age of quick time. So that's probably its one major failing is that it has a lot of quick time events through its boss sequences. But it's got an immense amount of replayability. It's got an immense amount of unlocks. It's got cosmetic unlocks. It's got hidden weapon unlocks. It's got hidden challenges. It's got bonus challenges. Like, it's a very complete game. Yes, Platinum is a dev studio of the gods. Although, like, I will say, I played Astral Chain, and I completed Astral Chain, but Astral Chain's like a 6 for me. What is this? Oh, it's a regular Nagant. Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm really interested to see Babylon's Fall whenever that comes out. Like, I've been waiting for like, it's amazing because they announced Babylon's Fall, and I was like, yeah, Babylon's Fall, Platinum, yeah. Then they're like, Astral Chain, and I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Oh, buddy. Does this even do anything to you? What if I shoot you with it again? It kills you in 2. Let me tell you how not excited I am that the first gun I find is the absolute worst gun in the game. This... Fuck it, it's better than this thing. Maybe the dream of the Switch Pro will come true next year. You know, it's not even, like, okay, Astral Chain does run pretty rough on the, what trait did I get? Greyhound? Okay. It does run pretty rough on the Switch, but that's actually not the major issue I had with it. Choke bomb, that sucks. Like, the biggest, like, complaint that I had with Astral Chain is, like, the game is really fun at the end. What's our blackout look like? It takes, like, 20 hours in Astral Chain for you to get all of your toys. And that's just too long. Like, they slow roll out all of the different, I can't even remember what the things you control are called. I'm just going to call them astrals. All of the different beasts that you get to control and stuff, they slow roll them out and really slow roll out the abilities in Astral Chain really bad. To the point that it does take like 20 hours to get access to all of your everything that you're supposed to. Where are you going? Are you coming around here or not? Is there another one? It's not. And, like, once you have everything, the game feels real good. Once you get all of your tools, all of your weapons and stuff like that, the game actually feels pretty solid. But it takes forever for you to get all that stuff. What is that? And, like, unfortunately, by the time you get all your stuff, the game's almost over. And also then the technical limitations start to get in the way. Okay, I did pick it up. Another one? It's better than this choke bomb. We still got the fort. We still got the fort. Don't know if you're into Resident Evil games. I played 4 and 5. I never touched 6 or 7. I've not touched the remakes. It's not for lack of interest. I like 6 released like invisibly, and 7 was a very strong change from 3, 4, 5. And then I didn't get Resident Evil 2 Remake for the longest time because it was $60. Please let me get the other one. Damn it. Oh, that's so far away. Ugh. Okay. Third one of these, huh? Yeah, I'll take the dynamite bundle. Where is he? Ugh. Stream died? Hang on. It does. Says I'm still